Welcome back to today's Explainer. We're jumping right into a highly exclusive, brand new recruitment drive from DBM Vircon. They are expanding their Chennai office fast, and they're on the hunt for top-tier talent. But let me be super clear right out of the gate. This is not your standard run-of-the-mill job fair. No way. This is a highly targeted search for seasoned pros. So we're going to break down exactly what they're looking for, what they're offering, and how you can position yourself perfectly if you fit the bill.
Let's address the elephant in the room right away. The defining question for this entire opportunity is simply this: do you have 5+ years of Tekla experience? If you're planning to pursue this, that's literally the very first hurdle you've got to clear. It immediately establishes how elite this career opportunity really is. They aren't looking for folks who are just figuring things out. They want veterans.
5+. That is the absolute core focus of our explainer today. This is an experienced hire drive. It's not an entry-level gig, and it's definitely not an internship. To even walk through the doors for this one, you need a minimum of 5 full years of highly specialized expertise under your belt.
Okay, let's dive into this. The exact, strict wording straight from the DBM Vircon job ad is min 5+ years experience, mandatory. Actually, capitalized mandatory. So, this isn't a suggestion or a nice to have. This mandate acts as a hard, immediate filter. DBM Vircon is making it incredibly clear that they need engineers who can hit the ground running on day one. No hand-holding required.
Because that mandate is so strict, let's actually just outline who should not apply, just to save you some time. If you're a fresher, if you've got less than 5 years of experience, if you lack practical, hands-on time with Tekla structures, or, if you come from an unrelated engineering background outside of civil or mechanical, well, this specific drive just isn't for you. It really reinforces the prestige of these open roles, right? Only seasoned civil and mechanical engineers are getting a look here. It's a pretty exclusive club.
Moving on to Section 2, the roles. Tekla modeler versus checker.
If you're stepping into this drive, you need to know exactly which lane your specific expertise falls into. But first, let's briefly look at the absolute core technical skill required: Tekla structures. Whether you're aiming to be a modeler or a checker, this 3D structural modeling and detailing software is the essential tool. It's the tool you've spent the last half-decade mastering. It is really the lifeblood of these roles.
Now let's cleanly divide these responsibilities. On one side, we have the Tekla modelers. Think of them as the creators. They're the ones deep in the 3D modeling, detailing, and building the connections right from the engineering drawings. And then on the other side, you've got the Tekla checkers. These are your meticulous reviewers. Their job is finding the needle in the haystack, right? Reviewing those models, checking dimensions, identifying detailing errors, ensuring total compliance, and coordinating corrections back with the modelers. You've got the builders, and you've got the quality guardians. Which one are you?
Which brings us to Section 3, the reward. Why join DBM Vircon?
The job ad lays it out crystal clear, and this brilliantly illustrates what they're bringing to the table for top talent. You're looking at a positive work culture paired with competitive compensation and benefits. You get a flexible, collaborative, and stable work environment, plus real growth opportunities where you can learn new technologies. But honestly, the absolute standout here? The chance to work on unique and iconic projects. I mean, when you've put 5 years into mastering your craft, you want your work to mean something, right? DBM Vircon is promising the kind of marquee projects that can truly define a career.
Okay, Section 4, Logistics. How and when to apply. You might want to treat this next part like a VIP invitation, because these are the precise, actionable details you veteran engineers need to claim this opportunity. I highly advise pausing the explainer right now and screenshotting this exact location and timing info. The walk-in drive is happening Saturday, August 22nd, 2026. It runs from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the DBM Vircon Chennai office in the DLF ITSEZ, Block 2, 7th floor. Now here's a little insider tip for you. Arrive well before that 9 a.m. start time. Seriously, don't be that person rushing in at 1:45 p.m. Show up early, show up prepared, and show them you absolutely respect the opportunity.
So you actually have 2 distinct routes for your application strategy. Route 1 is the direct walk-in we just talked about, showing up in person in Chennai on August 22nd. Route 2 is to email your resume to recruitment@dbmvircon.com. But listen up, pay very close attention here. If you're emailing, it is absolutely critical that you use the exact email subject line: application, Tekla modeler, Chennai, or application, Tekla checker, Chennai. Using that precise subject line,
That's exactly how you ensure your application bypasses the fresher filter and gets right in front of the hiring managers who are desperately looking for your 5+ years of experience.
Let's sum up the golden ticket formula DBM Vircon is looking for. You start with a civil or mechanical engineering degree. You combine that with the mandatory 5+ years of industry experience. Then you pair that with deep, practical knowledge of Tekla structures. And finally, you apply that expertise specifically as either a modeler or a checker. If you fit that exact flow, you are exactly who they're waiting to talk to in Chennai.
Which really brings us to the ultimate question you have to ask yourself today. After 5+ years of grinding, learning, and completely mastering Tekla structures, are you ready to finally build the iconic projects your experience deserves? The door is wide open on August 22nd. It's totally up to you to walk through it. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for this explainer, and a massive good luck to all you veteran engineers out there taking that next big step in your careers.